Hello, this is going to be a video cast of an AI game that I played yesterday in Company of Heroes 2 Open Beta. And the reason why I'm casting a bot game is simply because after the game ended, I got a little pop-up asking me to fill out a survey based on what I thought of the current AI level in the game. It was asking me questions like how did you find the AI hard, if it was too hard, what phases of the game was it difficult in, and my answer to every question was the AI is too easy and it produces too much infantry. So with that said, turn off Fog of War and we'll let this cast get underway. I'm playing Russians along with a hard Russian ally and against two hard German computers. And the opening for the Germans, I think, is pretty much what every player does. Pretty much is build a barracks right away. I also like what the Russian did. I do the exact same thing. I agree with their decision. So this cast, I'm primarily going to be focusing on the decisions that the AI makes and critiquing those as much as possible.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Because I know what I did,
Engineers
and
standing by.
I'll explain why I do some of the things that I do. I don't think it's anything too crazy.
You need something built?
I'm basically just doing my usual strategy with Russians, beginning building two engineer squads, rifle command into penal flamers with scout car, and then adapt as necessary. Usually go for tanks or something later. So the Germans already have some grenadiers on the field. I don't know why these guys... I guess they're walking through deep snow, maybe? I don't know, looks like they got hung up on something. Oh. Initial firefights. Engineer battles.
Fight and keep each other alive.
So, the Russian AI is really
We can now
overextending. I mean, they're in green cover, so that's good. But they got this point. They saw engineers off to the side, and then they kept moving forward, running grenadiers. And the funny thing is, a grenadier died first. And I know they're in close combat with rifles, but still, that's just kind of sad.
Don't lose faith in the power of the Soviets.
Engagement. That's just a bad roll. But no, the engineers weren't trying to put pressure. They looped back around to build this depot. And there I just noticed something a little odd. This engineer squad went over to cap this victory point and then changed its mind and let the grenadiers cap it and then went over here to cap this. Why didn't they just go here to cap this point in the first place if the grenadiers were going to cap this side of the map?
Engineers have secured the sector.
It's not a huge thing, but you know, this is a hard computer. It should be making optimal decisions. I know that's a little bit reasonable. Since making AI is more actually processing games, but
Kill them all.
it's still kind of odd.
Combat engineers.
So I have my scout car in the field already with some engineers chasing.
You need engineers?
I have no reason not to chase the grenadiers because they're running away. Like under normal circumstances, I'm going to chase grenadiers with the jeep. And then I see these three squads, and I'm like, oh,
Engineers ready.
I guess they were running into cover to lure me.
Engineer squad.
But they stop, they don't chase. This is what I don't understand. They stop. They have three squads, even if they belong to different groups. All three of them should be running it. The only reason why I moved it so fast is because I saw one squad run. I thought the rest of them were going to be right behind.
Supply sector under attack.
Or maybe that was an intentional cunning maneuver by the AI to scare me away so they could send on top.
Combat enemy has cut off a sector. This territory is ours.
There's something else. These engineers
It's too much. We can't move.
And jump on this point to prevent my
engineers
capping it, because eventually my guys get
engineer squad.
in, but they can still cap territory.
Cannot kill the revolution.
So I just let
Enemy
them
squad
cap
has
it,
a sighted.
and
We are
they
ready
still
to
haven't taken
build it or
casualties.
blow it.
And eventually I'm just going to retreat them. So they're taking this back. It's alright. This is a pet peeve of mine. I don't understand why Relic AI does this. It's done it in every single game that they've made, starting with Dawn of War 2 and all those expansions. Whatever algorithm you guys are using, it sends heavy machine gun teams as a capping unit, and I don't get why a heavy machine gun team would ever be used as a capping unit. It's the most ridiculous thing I can think of. All it does is waste
territory is falling into enemy hands. White scout car, ready for orders.
So the AI has had multiple grenadiers here on the scout car, and they haven't done anything about it. So I have a scout car with minis, and
He is firing us. Tell us what you need. Transmission is damaged. Yes.
But it took them how long to anti-frost? The AI had munitions.
Flash units on the field.
Back here, the machine gun teams are still in this area. We suppress the guys. They chicken out. It's usually anti-frost.
Tell us what you need.
But it doesn't, so it just gives me a chance to repair it. And I'm all for, this is a good thing, I'm all for ninja capping victory points. What I think the AI wastes too much time on is ninja capping resource points.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
I mean, this isn't the worst idea in the world, sending a squad back here to cap this field point. But the AI has
To make up for the lack of aim, you have done what you were
has
told.
a lot of units just kind of hanging out in the middle when they could be off to the side here, capping this point, this point, this point, which conscripts are recapping. Why are the Germans leaving this alone? I mean, they can tell that this. If they didn't know before, they know now that this point was just capped and that there should be a Russian unit in the area. All right, they're capping this. That's
Enemy
good.
infantry.
But they're still like, why are there so many units just sitting in the middle around the victory point that they already control?
The enemy has killed
I could
another
understand
infantry squad.
like an easy or a normal computer doing something like this, but hard should be. Just in my vision, a hard computer should
Blizzard
not
imminent.
be. Should never have units like that. It should always be moving around the map, capping points in a thoughtful manner, and then applying pressure to wherever the player puts pressure. And it's not doing that. It's wasting time. It has an advantage at the moment. And now it's overextending. It's sending grenadiers way past their usual line of operations, all the way to the bottom. This is why it confuses the hell. At this time, all this territory was open for so long. Now it's trying to cap the bottom.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Meanwhile,
Tell us what you need.
most cost-effective army in the world.
Orders.
Yep.
Yes.
Line the scout car and the game's largest army. That's what they do.
Engineer standing by.
Caution.
Capping.
Blizzard.
This is... see, at this point, that's... See, this works. Alright, again, why is the heavy machine gun team capping? Why? This is bad. This unit should never be selected for capping purposes. It should be in buildings, it should be facing toward victory points. You know, I'm not asking for heavy machine gun teams to be played like these. I don't think it would be too difficult to get them to overlook points where Allied forces have decided to
supplies
what
to
the
the
hell is
enemy.
this? This is what this is an example of doing what I asked, having a heavy weapons team facing a victory point. At this angle, like it's so easy to go behind them and shoot it. You should be closer, you should be coming from this angle or this angle. You should be coming from the side that the Allies have control over it. Like, it's... Oh, and look, and it died because
We
these
have more
conscripts ran
conscripts at our
over
disposal.
them, and now this poor German is crawling away. Relic, look at what you did to this German. This is your fault. He could be warm inside of a building, suppressing Russians, but now he gets to crawl away with his stomach wound in the freezing snow.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands with AT
Too
grenades.
slow. How far is this guy gonna get? Oh crap, oh there he goes.
Enemy firing on us!
That's how you do
Make this order!
it. And now...
Who wants to be next?
Even though the Germans have more points, at no point in this game was I ever worried that they were going to win. They overextended a lot and capped a lot of points that, for their purposes, don't really matter. Like, the only point of capping around the sides like this is if you then circle back around to points on the inner part of it and then put pressure back towards the middle. If you let someone force you out of the middle with armor and you don't have an answer for it, it's only a matter of time until they recap all the side points. See, now the Germans have to deal with this tank, and let's see what they have. So the first German player, he only has 2 buildings, so the only anti-armor, or the only true like hard counter to armor he has is a pack. Could build Panzer Grenadiers, but there are no Panzer Grenadiers in the field, so that's not an option. And he has nowhere near enough conditions to get the Panzer Grenadiers, they're Shreks anyways, so the pack would be his only option once he gets enough manpower. Oh, there's 1 pack. So they have exactly 1 way to that's on the field. But here's the thing, anyone who's played this game, C4s are not expensive. They may not be tough, and they're fast. So they're essentially packs over here. Fighting is over here, tanks over here, pack is over here. This was like a real game of this casting. I would be laughing at the players' stupidity of not having this pack. That they know is in the area. I mean, the pack, T-34 was first sighted in this area. Built this here, this half-track. They've had almost a full minute to get this pack into its firing position. Oh, okay, so now it's set up and it's pointing this way. The tank's still over here. The pack is not shooting it into the Molotov. Now it's going to die. Now it's fighting the team manages to get lucky and set up These are mine. I got preoccupied here. I killed the pack, so I really cared about it.
We've ripped up an enemy squad!
Grenadiers reporting.
Zipping flank!
So let's see what else. So this German now has 3 soft counters and only enough munitions to use 2 of them, and at most that would damage the engine and scratch the paint on the T-34, not destroy it in any stretch of the imagination. Let's look at the other German computer and see what type of anti-vehicle he has. Oh, he has a pack of his own. Let's see if this guy's fares better. Here's another thing. Why are there different AIs? Why are they all
Requested units have arrived.
and why is the pack running past a scout car that it can one-shot the pack here? Like, what's it? Oh, now it's
Don't let them flank us! Ready and waiting!
What is it?
AT gun needs flanking us!
This is
You had to
terrible.
the
What is
first
this
time,
thing?
asshole! Pack
I
ready!
just want to watch this to see. Alright, so the pack
Who is ready?
full health and 3 squad members. It's right here. Ran out, got killed by the machine gun on a Jeep. Then it turned around, got shot up by infantry, and walked back.
Ready!
Now it's at base getting healed and squad.
Loaded for Panda. Our
It's
forces
completely
increase.
useless. So the other German AI has built another pack to replace the one in the
AT gun
lost.
here.
So I'm confused. Why hasn't the AI upgraded to phase 2? It's 14 minutes in the game, and neither AI has upgraded to phase 2 yet. And I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't have upgraded to phase 2. Maybe if they'd spent some of the resources that they would have spent on the heavy machine gun team to upgrade to phase 2 so they could get which would actually be a decent counter team before.
Taking our territory.
The enemy has engaged! Don't let them flank us!
Back. Tanks are over here to this side. It's facing down this straight towards the infantry. Back
breaking! Yeah!
Give
us a head! I do hit us from the area!
The AI
Conditions are imminent.
way.
We have casualties.
I count the packs
Taking casualties!
because
We're under attack!
their direction is
They're flanking us!
relic AI offense is relic AI is not known as doing when it comes to direction. They have no clue how to position it in such a way to be effective to the rest of the army composition. It's basically just a resource. If these resources had been upgrading the
Forces are securing our territory.
they could have tanks. They should have tanks by now. I mean,
Looking to sign fresh Panzer
and the
Grenadiers.
map did not become this one-sided
The enemy
to
has
the
gotten a
Russians
wedge in our
until
lines.
in the last, I want to say, like 3 or 4 minutes. It was pretty even. What tipped the tide of the battle was 2 T-34s
Blizzard conditions are now in effect.
left uncontested for too long.
Enemy fire!
See what the Germans have left.
Yes.
They have a Panzer Grenadier squad near no conditions to get a track.
What do you
They got 2 Grenadier squads.
You need
A heavy
fire
machine
support?
gun team that has... Oh, okay, it's killing 7
Awaiting fire
mortar
mission.
team.
Unit has arrived.
That's what they
An
needed to
team.
do. So these build mortar teams. The AI's mortar teams are
Direct fire.
ridiculously
Machine gun
obnoxious.
upon us!
Mortar
Okay,
team
good.
awaiting
Didn't freeze
orders.
to death. But yeah, the AI's mortar teams are horrendously annoying.
Grenadiers ready!
And they should have built more of them. But
We are ready!
They're flanking from the right!
Grenadiers here!
I give them props
Scout car has
for
arrived.
fighting the Russians 3 to 1,
Here comes Ivan!
but so screwed.
You want to lose your head?
Yeah?
See, I don't know if this was a reactionary measure by the Russian AI, but this was a good decision. Again, I don't know if this was a reactionary play on their part, or if this is just
Standing
by
by.
chance that they built 3 of these half-tracks of the machine guns. But this is the perfect
We
solution
haven't got obeyed.
to what the German AIs have been doing the entire game. They've been doing nothing but spamming infantry.
Yes,
The Russian
comrade.
AI has captured, I think it's captured a couple German
You have
machine
orders?
three of these anti-infantry half-tracks of these machine guns.
Ready!
Just destroying
They are shooting at our vehicle!
They should be
Engine hit! Still incoming! Ready! We need orders!
Taking empty tank!
Ready!
Yes,
Let's go back to
comrade!
the Germans and see, oh, that's right, the Germans that's what
Pack
Let's see,
loading
they
for
still have
Panzer
pack.
hunting.
I don't know where it was this whole time. I guess it's coming down the road.
Blizzard is passing.
Alright, we'll see. Here comes the pack.
Who is
Pack
ready?
to save the day.
Who is ready? Don't let them flank us! Pack ready!
New units.
actually, no. This guy got demoralized and was running for his life. So yeah, that pack did nothing. It didn't even get a shot off. It came from the tanks. And the infantry were like, hey, what's up? Killed one guy, and a tank blast killed another one, and the third guy ran. And died anyways. So again, another completely useless pack. So I got bored with the howitzer.
What do you need?
Just because I could. This is my team. Back. It is! Look at that! It's off. Now, see, a third hit would have killed it, but for whatever reason, they got scared. And right when the third shot would have come out this thing, they panicked for some reason.
All of our troops have been lost.
Decided to scout. Oh look, Pac-Man came back and maybe they're staying in this thing. That's scary.
That'll show them. They're coming. Get down. Over there. Here they come. Got another one. Make it quick.
See, like, oh, reaching.
Flash now.
Just this thing every time it's on their base. I don't even know if this is oh, this heavy machine gun team is probably another stupid capping machine gun team that got killed because it's a machine gun capping victory points that isn't set up. The AI never sets up a machine gun team. Half the time, you can't set up a facing unit. In a good spot. My advice to Relic is make sure the AI can never build heavy
The enemy has 75 points remaining. You appear suited for command.
Because that would be more effective than where they usually are.
None close air support is available.
Because I don't need it. base destruction. Victory point. They had 19 victory points at the end. So basically, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Other than that, I fought human opponents online, and even players that I beat, or players that are bad that I beat, I don't destroy their base. It's like I haven't run into someone that's so bad that I have over 350 victory points and I kill their base before they run out of VPs. Like it's. I mean, I guess if I'm assuming that Relic cares about the AI because they wouldn't have put surveys for people in the open beta right after playing a bot game if they didn't. So if AI is at all a priority for you, the first thing I would say is to just stop building directionally facing units. Don't build heavy machine gun teams. If you're German, don't build packs. I mean, what human German player builds a pack anyways? No one. I mean, no one builds packs. If you want anti-vehicle as Germans, you spam Panzer Grenadiers and save up for the Shreks and keep them alive. And I know the AI is good at keeping veteran units alive, because I've seen Vet 2 before everything of theirs was murdered horribly. I mean, look, the game is over. They still have a Vet 2 Grenadier squad, so the AI is obviously good enough at keeping their squads alive throughout the game to get veterancy to be effective. So just, like, I think I saw one Panzer Grenadier that entire game, and it wasn't used. It wasn't used at all for anything. I mean, it's a good mid-transitional anti-infantry squad without its upgrade, but you want to get those Shreks on it as soon as you can to preemptively counter any type of vehicle spam that comes out of your opponent. And I didn't even spam vehicles. I built 2 T-34s. And players should not be able to beat a hard computer by building 2 T-34s. It's basically the point I want to make. So don't waste money on heavy machine gun teams. Upgrade sooner, and at least get like Stugs out. Stugs are good. So Stugs. If the AI can get Su-85s out as Russians, that'd be good. As Germans, Panther 4. If it could get those Panther 4s out sooner, it'd be in fantastic shape, and then we could have epic tank battles in the middle. I mean, that would be glorious if the AI could get to that level to have massive tank wars. But maybe I'll try it on expert and see if that's better. But I just think hard is sorely lacking. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.